Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing the Chevy Silverado HD Bison. Before we get into this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Larry Miller Chevy here in Provo for giving me some time with this truck. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. I'll also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Powering the ZR2 Bison is a 6.6 liter turbo diesel V8 that goes through a 10-speed. Power outputs are 470 horsepower and then 975 pound-feet of torque. Before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, you guys can see the scoop there in the center, which is pretty cool looking. Of course, the Allison transmission Duramax badge there on the side. Really cool headlight design here with the new Silverado HD. I like how it kind of fills in. I think that's a fun little party trick. Grill's all blacked out, and then I love the AEV bumper. Not only is this practical for off-road purposes, I mean it is as hardcore as it gets. You got aggressive recovery points, you got a better approach angle, fog lights, all of that, and it just looks cool. I mean, look at that. Now on the side here, our tire wheel setup is 305 by 70 by 18 in the front and over in the rear. And you can see here with the wheels completely blacked out, got the AEV logo there in the center. Now, I've been told you can fit 37s under here pretty easily. You might have to do a little bit of cutting here in the front end, but still pretty cool prospect. You can see here with the Multimatic shock there in the front. And then we've got the big old fender flares. This one has the side steps as well. And then you can see the giant trailer mirrors. You got the blacked out door handles. We also have the bedside step here in the back. And then Chevy still utilizes leaf springs with their HD trucks. And then you can see again with another Multimatic shock in the back. And then here's the side profile of the ZR2. And this leads us to the key fob, if it'll focus. There we go. Lock and unlock. We got the remote start and the drop down for the tailgate. Chevy bow tie in the back. Look at that Bison logo. So taking a look at the tailgate, this one has the multi-flex. So it'll drop down to be a step system. It's pretty cool. We already have protection here from the factory, which is another nice setup. You can see the light there. We also have an outlet in the bed. Got another light there with the grab handle. And then this whole setup, my recommendation to get it up is to just click that part in first and then just lift this all up. And it's pretty easy to get up from that point. It's got a little bit of weight to it, but that's why you go to the gym, folks. All of your blacked out accenting here in the back with the badges and all that. And then again, AEV bumper here with the recovery points. Looks really sharp. And it's the rest of the rear. Now this leads us inside where we have the ZR2 interior, which I'm a huge fan of. This is meant to be easy to clean with the material use. And same thing with the seats. They do the same design and everything, small perforations. You've got the behind the seat storage, which is always a fun feature. You can also lift the seat up for more storage. And this is a crew cab, so tons of space here in the back. Got a little storage pocket, got some cup holders here, and hey, it works for in and out, so that's all you need really. Got some heated seats there, you can see with the vents and everything. And then there's tons of headroom in the back. And this leads us up front, where, again, easy to clean materials all across, including down below with the cool neon stitching. All of our window controls here. Notice front tour automatic. The mirrors do have the extension function, which is pretty cool. They can also power fold in. Memory seats with this truck. Here's a quick look at the big trailer mirrors. And then we've got less payload than a normal 2500. So you can see 2782 is the payload capacity. Softer suspension with this. And then we've got conventional tow rating of 18,500. So it's still capable enough. And then you can see here AEV on the headrest, and then nice trim all down the rest of the seat. Bunch of practical controls here, including for the four-wheel drive system, and this is the only HD truck that has four-wheel drive auto right now. All of your light controls, drive mode select, heads-up display controls as well. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, you can see soft touch all around. Radio controls there on the back. Bunch of practical controls here, including your voice command controls, your cruise control, heat steering wheel, all of that. Traditional turn signal / windshield wiper stock, and then this has a good old-fashioned column shifter as well. full digital gauge cluster here in the center, which we can use to see different bits of information on the truck. And not sure I like that MPG so much. You can also see the drive mode select. That'll change here on the side. So for example, if I twist it to go to the off-road mode, it'll show a little off-roading. Pretty cool. Now this does have a 360 camera system, so you can see out of a bunch of different angles of the truck, which is nice because this is a big beast being an HD pickup truck. Quick response time with the infotainment system. You got that little side screen there as well. Shortcut bar here on the side. Heads-up display, and then again with the trim that goes across the dash. Cool with the neon stitching, double glove box setup. And then we've got a bunch of important controls here, including the diesel exhaust brake. You can turn off lane departure, parking sensors, tailgate drop down. You can roll down all the windows at once, which is fun. Selectable, rear locking differential, and then also hill descent control there at the very end. Dual zone climate, heated and ventilated seats. Got the trailer brake controls as well. USB ports there on the side. And then all of the storage here. Big center console. I like the trim here on the top. I think that's sharp looking. And then camera rear view mirror, power sliding rear window. Which, there we go, there's a better angle. No sunroof. So here's a quick look at the window sticker with this ZR2. You guys can see all the standard equipment. Now the Bison edition is another $9,100 on top of the base price. And this has quite a few other options added to it. The diesel engine, I mean, so those two packages alone add quite a bit to the price of the truck. But yeah, I got a few other things. Total MSRP anyways is $94,655. Let's see how it performs. Well, let's talk about visibility quickly. Over the hood, it's massive. It's kind of hard to see, but not the worst. Pretty typical of an HD truck. There at the back, it's good though. But yeah, that's the one downside about these big HD trucks. But the upside is that you've got a 360 camera system that fixes that. Makes it manageable, at least. So this is going to be an interesting year for HD trucks because, you know, Ford came out with a pretty decent refresh on the F-Series in 23, and I'm talking about the HDs. Chevy has this. This was 24 model year was the redesign for this one. And then Ram is apparently doing something for 25. So it'll be cool to see how they all stack up against each other for the 25 model year. See how Ram's new powertrain and everything performs. I'm intrigued. I am definitely intrigued. So what I will say is really good low end torque. I mean, it's a diesel, it's a big diesel at that, so of course you're gonna have solid power, but yeah, it feels really solid low end. Is that a pink BMW? Oh, good thing I didn't eat breakfast this morning. I would have lost it looking at that thing. Anywho, yeah, nice ride. And the independent suspension makes the turning radius pretty solid. Struggle to get a grip there a little bit. Yeah, this new Duramax has more than enough power if you ask me. It's really cool. This person's like halfway over the line. Ford drivers, am I right? Yeah, now they're turning back. What is that? So they turned over the line and then just turned back in. It's like they were purposely trying to block me from... It's so weird. So weird. Again, like I said, Ford drivers. I used to own a Ford, so I'll make fun of them as much as I want. These seats are comfortable, by the way. I do like the seats with this, so I think that's another plus. These are probably the most comfortable seats you can get in a Chevy. The other seats are a little bit firmer, to say the least. Man, there should not be this much traffic this time of day, but I guess there is. Don't know why, but I guess maybe some people are going to lunch now, early lunch. That's what people have. Get our acceleration here now. Yeah, I can't even, it's so much power. Monstrous engine. Yeah, these new diesel trucks are so fast. Which obviously, you know, the reason they have so much power is to tow a lot and to tow a lot well. Yeah, it's still crazy how fast these things are. But this thing drives so well. This is, in my opinion, the best riding HG truck. I mean, here, I'll go over this little bump. Kind of go through here a little bit. Yeah, it's just the damping's very similar to like a half-ton, which is nice, I think. You don't have that same HD rumble. Oh, sorry, got a little bit sick again. Not sure why. Gosh, that's hideous. So let me know what you guys think about the ZR2 Bison HD. But I'm not an HD truck buyer personally. I don't need that level of payload and towing. But if I did buy an HD truck, I think it'd be this one because I love the looks. I love the off-road capability. I live in an area where, yeah, off-roading is necessary and also fun. And then, yeah, I just like how it drives. Like, this is an HD truck that I wouldn't mind daily driving, whereas a lot of the other ones, it's not about how they look or anything. It's more so about just like the suspension comfort, and this is so good. Let me know your thoughts.